Hello, today we will continue our study of the data type known as a dictionary. In the last lesson we learned how to create a dictionary. Today we will explore methods that will help us in future work and practice with them. We will create a dictionary on which we will use our methods. To retrieve a value we need to access it by key, like this. We use square brackets to specify our key. The problem with this call is that if the key doesn't exist, the code will break, and accordingly, the code will not work further. Let's make sure of this by using key 4, which we don't have. Therefore, it's better to use the get method. If the key doesn't exist, we will receive none, and our code will not break. Also, we can pass a second argument, will be ignored. If the key doesn't exist, it will return the value we specified as the second argument. Let me show you. I printed our dictionary so that you understand that when we passed an argument in get for a key that doesn't exist, it doesn't change our dictionary, meaning the key value pair is not added. If you want to write a key value pair in the dictionary in case it doesn't exist, then you need to use the setDefault method. If such a key already exists, it will just display its value. The get and setDefault methods are more for retrieval. If you want to change a value in the dictionary, it can be done without a method. Thus, we change the key's value. By the same logic, we can easily create a new key, like this. Let's print our dictionary. As you can see, we changed the value of key 1 and wrote a new key value pair key 6 value 6. We can do the same using the update method. We got the same result. Be careful and pay attention that we pass a dictionary to the update method. Having dealt with editing, it's time to talk about deleting method. We can delete a key value without a method, like this. However, deletion in this way is not recommended, as we will get an error if the key doesn't exist, and there could be certain problems if you loop through the dictionary. Therefore, use the pop method, where you can pass a value as a second argument that will work if the key doesn't exist. In pop we need to pass some arguments, we cannot leave it empty. As we did with the list method, you can pass 2 arguments if the key doesn't exist. It will return the second argument. If you only pass 1 argument, it will return none if the key doesn't exist in the dictionary. But there is a method in the dictionary called popItem, in which we pass nothing, and this method will delete the last added key value pair. If you want to clear the dictionary completely, then you will need the clear method. As you can see, our list is now completely empty. Also, we have a method that allows us to copy a dictionary. Let's comment out all our method, leaving only our dictionary. Now let's add another key value pair where the value will be a list. Copying our dictionary. Now let's add another key value pair to dictionary 2 and print both dictionaries. As you can see, our first dictionary has not changed, also we copied from it. It seems like everything worked perfectly, but that's not the case. We intentionally added a list to the value to consider this scenario. Running it, as you see, both dictionaries have changed. This is unacceptable. So be careful. If you want to avoid this problem, you need to use deepcopy, for which you need to import it. It's done like this. Running it, as you can see, now everything works as expected. Let's comment out our previous code, except for the dictionary creation. We have two methods with which we can iterate over the key or values of the dictionary. To iterate over the values, we need the values method, done like this. Here are our values. If we want to iterate over the keys, then we need the keys method. As you see, this time we reset only the keys. Also, we have a method that will output both keys and values. It's called items. There are all the methods available in the dictionary, except from keys, which we looked at in the previous lesson. In this video I tried not only to show how the method works, but also to give you knowledge from my commercial experience, which will save you from mistakes. Write in the comments what was the new for you. If of course there was anything. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.